Right, hello YouTube. Welcome back to some more From the Depths. Now, I did mention I was going to keep working on the airship, and I have done some more work. It's not done yet. I don't think it's going to be done this episode either, because I'm thinking we'll do some fighting, but I did want to show you where we're at. This is, so, first of all, the weapons are in properly. We have our particle cannon loaded into this section. It's made of alloy, mostly because it's lighter. I didn't want to throw off the center of mass too much. I'm a little concerned about how explosive it might be, but it is also separated somewhat from the main hull, so it shouldn't fire into our own ship and destroy it. But yes, it is very straight, very long straight tubes, and it is firing, I believe, explosive shock. Actually, what setting is it set to? Is it piercing? Explosive shock. Got a full 30-second reload time. We also have our main cannons, which are synchronized. And the secondary guns on the side. Now these, because they're not knocked out, never have to reload. They could fire constantly. They can also shoot the side of our ship, I think. That might be what's happening. I believe, if I remember correctly, we are firing flak rounds out of the small ones. These are meant to be primarily anti-aircraft guns to shoot down things chasing us. And high explosive frag. I don't know how effective this will be against stronger targets, but they seem to be fairly okay in testing. And I should mention the detection systems are not properly set up, but I do have some basic stuff in. Likewise, the engines I think I'm going to redo. Like a fairly good hit. Yep, that particle cannon does do some good work. And it moves well. It moves well. So far, the main guns have seemed reasonably powerful in combat. Maybe not so much against this thing. Suppose it does help when we actually hit it. Yes, again, that pack cannon ruins people's days. It is seemingly very powerful for a not tremendously big weapon. I am thinking I might potentially redo the engines, depending on how well it performs once shields are installed. It's currently running... You can hear me over the racket. It is currently running 2 large steam turbines off of some reasonably small boilers, feeding batteries and then electric engines. I think it does need a proper magazine. I don't believe it has a proper one installed yet. But as you can see, most of it's working. It is pretty quick. A solid 70 at the moment going forwards. It'll probably be a little bit slower than that when done, given it'll have more weight, but it's been reasonably good. It seems to be quite agile. So yeah, that's where we're at with the airship project. It's not done, but it is looking pretty good so far. And now we'll continue with the main fighting. We are starting to struggle against the Grey Talon, so it might be that I can't do too much more fighting and we do have to switch over quickly, but we also haven't got any Skyrays in the area. So it might be that they can cope with it. And I believe the second main fleet defeated single Grey Talon ship last time. Good to leave them there for now. This is a bit of a problem. It's lamprey over here. So what I might potentially see is if we have a gatherer that has not been drained of resources, maybe even possibly more than one. Is you still not? Oh no, you filled up. Okay. Yeah, I think this gatherer is going to build a new Skyray fleet, because we haven't built any more since our very first squadron. And they have proven very reliable, so we're going to do... These are going to be 3 production Skyrays. They won't have a torpedo variant, because they're going to be fighting the Grey Talons, and they do not, I believe, have any submarines. What I will do is we'll load in 2 more production model Skyrays. Oh.
Listening.
They're coming together. How's everything else looking? Just in case you guys have forgotten, at the moment we are fighting the Twin Guard as our main opponents.
Listening.
It's like they've got another mech. I believe the Cyclops is a mech.
Listening.
So I believe the sifters could be pushed forwards. Probably should have checked our facing angle, but I think we'll be okay. No, it's not a mech. It's a jet. Actually, what is this thing? I think it was a jet, and I think we've already hit it quite hard, basically. Oh yeah, I think that just hit the engine. Yeah, propeller stack on it. Yeah, well, whatever it was, it didn't last long enough to be an issue.
Listening. Moving out. Listening. Listening.
You have built a gatherer, so you can split off.
Listening. Moving out. Listening. Moving out.
Stingers can go to there.
Listening.
Actually, the constructed airship can go to
Moving out.
Kneecap Cove, because we're going to want gathering points there.
Receiving.
Surface fleet. Oh, the heavy surface fleet's here. Didn't even realise we still had that with us. Yeah, let's send you guys up to here.
Listening.
This sifter was knocked out.
Moving out.
That sifter, where's the... You can meet up there and be rebuilt. Construction ship can handle that, I'm sure. Yeah, so their stuff is moving. We could potentially take on that Ascension. Is that the carrier? Yeah, it's the big carrier. Now, the surface fleet might potentially be able to hurt that. They are damaged.
Receiving.
They're missing their flagship currently, but they are functional. We'll maybe try and capture that and then have them move over to attack. Try and either at least slow it down or damage it, potentially. Still generating commodities. We do have lots of resources, so we can build new ships wherever we need them. I didn't realise that earlier when I was commissioning these three, but... Let's keep an eye on what's going on over here. Once they've captured that...
Listening.
You guys can go
Moving
back to
out.
here.
Receiving. Moving now.
They can begin to move and attack.
Listening. 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 Listening.
This will be the second Skyray fleet.
Moving out. Listening. Moving out. Listening.
I believe they're all
Moving out.
operational as well. They will want some resources.
Moving out.
You guys are going to go and help those guys out because they're struggling a bit up there. But the surface fleet is still going to give it a crack.
Receiving.
So we'll also have to chase down that lamprey. I think that lamprey the Sky Racer will be able to take down. I don't think they're going to struggle against that. They're fast. They should be hard to hit. Their conventional guns shouldn't do too much.
Listening. Moving out.
Capturing's going well there. Must be getting near to their base, but I don't know where it is, and we need to deploy a new balloon, so I'll have to wait until some kind of construction vehicle's in range for that.
Receiving.
They are approaching, but I don't know if they're going to get to it in time to prevent the capture. What's going on over here? Oh, Spite. That's not very big, if I remember correctly. Oh no, it is. It is reasonably big. It's a surface vessel, I think.
Listening.
As far back as you can. Whoa. Particle cannon, but it shot off early and missed. Oh, is it a submarine? Oh, it's a submarine. Okay. Good. Our main weapon can't hit that. Yeah, I think that sifter is just lost.
Listening.
Unless we can pull it back. All could escape. No, we do still lose it. Okay. Why did it say all could escape then?
Listening. Moving out.
No idea. Right.
Receiving.
this fleet's picking up the materials. Excellent. So not going to waste. Checking we don't have any ships sitting idle. We've got some radar balloons doing nothing.
Listening.
Right, the Swifter. You're going to build a refinery. We're having those replacing the Gatherer completely at this point. They are more expensive, but the ability to have any of them be able to start, what do you call it? To start producing commodities would be useful. I think it's the thing where we could probably also start refitting the old Gatherers. But I don't know whether they have the capability to refit themselves or not. Can't remember if we've got any repair systems on board these things by default. They've got the repair tentacles, whether they can use those on themselves, I'm not sure. Zitter's getting bonked a little bit. Pull you guys out because you're building too close to each other. How goes it, surface fleet? You're on your way?
Receiving.
A little quicker than that would be ideal, but they're not tremendously quick. They are basically supposed to be a short-range defense craft. Right, if we start the battle there, they haven't quite captured it yet. This will be on the torpedo variant. It's damaged and we can run repairs. It's not going to matter too much, because it can't hit that thing. Right. That's presumably the enemy. Oh, right, yeah, it's the carrier. So what I'm going to tell them to do... Actually, I don't know, because I don't know if they're going to be able to hurt it. It's got laser munition defenses, hasn't it? So they do. I think its little drones might get shot down, because it's sending them in ahead of time. If our missiles... First volley lands. There's a running out of flight time, I think. Flytrap is trying, but it looked like it got hit.
Engaging now.
I'll get that one. Go, little helicopter. You can get him. Maybe not. Got 3 patrols still firing. I don't know whether it's in range or not. Let's see what missile's going. I'm digging the brass theme for the Grey Talons. That's kind of cool. It does have munition defenses. I don't think it's going to stop all of those. Yeah, take that. Patrols are damaged, but they're doing good. A few of them there are. How much damage did they do there? Not a huge amount, but some. Well, they're getting different locks this time. I think that, yeah, some of them are going after the smaller craft, which is good. We want that. The torpedo one came back online. That must have been my little rambot repairing it. They seem to take about the same amount of damage. I wonder if that's just how much they get knocked down to one hit, or if that's something specific exploding. Two damage sustained by repairs. That sounds about right. Some of them are still firing. Is it going to land any hits, or is one of them not enough? No, it's still going to land hits. Okay, maybe the Grey Talons aren't too bad, potentially. If even the little patrols can do it, it might be okay. We haven't really fought... I suppose we haven't really fought them with our sturdiest forces yet. They're really focused on killing that carrier. Must be their AI prioritization. Must have set them to fight the... I thought it was the fastest thing, but I suppose maybe they are. Maybe it is. It's still circling. Is it? Yeah, it is starting to get outside of their range, though. Yeah, I think it might be worth me jumping off this thing, because I think that's going to be hit any moment now. Even if I am keeping it alive, I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, the only thing is I wish they would target these little things.
Engaging now.
Do you guys target that one? You still got the capacity to shoot? No. I think they're both out. That wasn't too bad, though. We definitely inflicted damage to their carrier. So for Ascension, though, we want the big one, not the little drones. This thing. Yeah, it's got about 800 blocks. And for a damaged fleet, that's not too bad. Turn to that gatherer for repairs, you guys.
Now. Listening.
So it's okay.
Moving out.
There's some help on the way. The music knows it as well, apparently.
Listening. Listening.
An airship, right? We need
Moving out.
an eyes in the sky. Effectively, we need to see what's out there.
Moving out. Listening. Listening. Moving out.
All right. Let's take back
Moving
our
out.
territory.
Listening.
Oh, that middle one should be the flagship, though. But oh well. Right, the production fleet moving in for the kill. Already registering good damage. New decoys should be, in theory, working, although... Why are they all descending? Are they out of resources? Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, need to refuel them mid-fight. Good start.
Listening.
Okay, the full fleet got some resources there, that's good. I think, yeah. Not the ideal start. Yeah, they're definitely all focusing on the big one. They really want the leader dead. It's not a bad way to go about it, though. I'll take a minimal damage, which is good, given that awful start. Oh dear. Excellent first volley. That one hurt him. Yeah, that knocked out about 1,000 blocks already. The damage to the patrols has hurt them as well, because not all of that has been inflicted in this fight. I'm pretty sure it was still dented from last time. If anything, I would prefer that they shot the small drones, but I'll take what I can get, and this thing is a big target. Hopefully we can bring it down with another couple of volleys. Well, if they're like that, they will, I think. This thing really is a flat platform. It's not that similar to our ships. It's definitely hurting, though, I'm sure. Its cram cannons are struggling to hit us because we're small and fast, comparatively. Or actually, we're about the same. Not that much smaller, actually, but we are faster by a long, long way. Hey, we got it. Shell ejectors. They're well prepared for being hit. Oh. Proper raking fire across the deck there. That's going to hurt. Right. That's the carrier down. Now they'll presumably start focusing on one of these little drones. Well, you know, once that thing's actually dead. And not too bad work, fellas. Bringing down a Grey Talon Carrier. Yeah, running a little low on fuel resources again. I thought it had a bit more than that, but might have to load them up. I think they took that one out almost immediately. That one is definitely going to go down when that volley hits it, if it doesn't already. It is withstanding fairly well, but yeah, there it goes. As predicted. He's seen some nasty against ships that can't defend themselves, but against my ones that very much can. Not so much. Yeah, just planking the turrets off and then shooting the core out. Excellent. The second Skyray fleet is functioning superbly. These are 300,000 resources, and they are by far stronger than anything else I've built. Which I think should say a lot about what works well in this game. In fact, what you should be doing...
Moving out.
Send those guys to go deal with the new Grey Talon stuff. Oh,
Listening.
another fight. No, do not. Do not. Do not engage that.
Listening.
That is a fight that will get you killed.
Listening.
Let our other Skyray fleet deal with that. What you can do, though,
Listening.
stop there, and then... It's very screamy engines. Right, radar balloon. Let's see what we're up against. At some point, maybe we need to do like a radar balloon XL. These do seem to work quite well, and they are dirt cheap, so I guess it's good enough.
Listening. Moving out.
Right, they're on their way back.
Listening.
Yeah, they're saying another one. Oh, it's the Lamprey? What's over there? Oh, Aardvark. Oh, they built something. Aardvark refinery, but it's 0% complete? That's interesting. Okay, we can see them a little better now. Marksman, a load of stuff there. Okay. Hang on. Let's make sure that
Listening.
you... Oh,
Listening.
you the flagship? It is, okay. Lamprey. Oh, right, yeah, the Lamprey's not very big, is it? It is very explosive. A fact that has just done it no good whatsoever. Wow, okay. Yeah, perhaps I've accidentally created a rather good ship here. Oh dear. Oh dear, I've gotten good at this game and I didn't notice apparently. Right, let's go grab that back, because that one actually offends me a little bit that they've managed to steal a gathering point back off of us.
Listening.
Let's also start this fight. I believe we fought Juggernauts before. We know roughly what to expect here. They are a nasty piece of work, but not invincible. Just remember that they try and self-repair, so we want to be targeting the base, please.
Engaging now.
Also, no energy weapons? Huh. They changed them a little bit. Or it's a new class, maybe. I just think it's similar because the mechs look quite similar to me. Love the stripes on the back. They are quite menacing, these things, aren't they? These sort of giant wings gliding relatively slowly over and shooting laser beams through your hull. Or missiles, you know. There's also the missiles. But then again, they do work. I probably shouldn't knock it. And start. I want to say I roll this force. It's not. I think it's the surface fleet. We might send the surface fleet against that large cluster of enemies. Try and crack that open. Then the Skyrays can mop up if they don't manage to quite do it. Oh, we've hit the docking port. Oh no, we destroyed it. Okay, I thought we'd hit the docking port on it, but... Yeah, Juggernaut downed. And sinking. I like the exhaust sack type thing. There it goes. Yeah, 'cause a heavy surface fleet is nearby, isn't it? I seem to remember seeing it earlier. Or actually, is it? Ferry fleet, heavy surface fleet.
Receiving.
Yeah, let's have you... no, wait, stay there for now. Yeah, they'll engage that.
Listening.
You guys, meanwhile, have a whatever that is to engage. We'll do a pause because I'd like to see what this is. And also, where is it? It's over there-ish somewhere. 2 damage. Have they plopped down a blueprint and not built it? Is there actually nothing here? Yeah, I think that's what's happened there. I think they'd actually put down a blueprint for a... I'd never seen that. I didn't know that was a thing that could happen. Yeah, they technically declared a fleet as being there, I guess, but since they hadn't built it...
Receiving.
Do we still have the repair awesomeness around somewhere? Secondly, oh, right, yeah. Oh, yeah, you guys need to be... to repair.
Listening.
Repair balloon. We had a repair awesomeness kicking around here somewhere. It's an old ship, but we've still got it.
Listening. Receiving.
There he is. There, you guys can go up to there and rebuild that.
Moving now.
Might be a little bit slow, but...
Listening.
Right, yeah, these guys... Oh, Sifter's fighting a nest of bees. Well,
Listening.
I guess we're doing that fight.
Moving out. Listening.
Oh, 2 of them, actually. Oh, we should actually be able to win this one. The Sifters are not very powerful, but not feeble if they do get their missiles on target, and Nest of Bees is not tremendously quick. Probably the Sifter was like the pride of our forces at some point. I mean, a lot of things were when they were new, and then very quickly realised critical flaws, but we've used a lot of Sifters. Oh! Oh, yep, some magazine in there just went up. No damage, really? I was going to say, nothing, really? There are missiles closing on them, but... Yeah, on the whole, very minimal damage there. Fair enough. Good work, fellas.
Listening.
You deserve the win. You actually genuinely do deserve the win on that one. That was good. Right.
Listening.
Construction airship. You can go over here and
Moving
repair
out.
that one. There's actually
Listening.
2 of them here. There doesn't need to be.
Moving
You
out.
can go and capture that. Let's go over here. You guys
Listening.
are in the wrong place. You should be going up
Moving
to there
out.
to capture. But you could even potentially do... Let's do a bit of recon. I don't know what's in Grey Talon territory, so let's have them actually zoom right on in. They can zoom out again if they need to.
Moving out.
You guys should be at least capturing that. Right, let's see. Let's focus our attentions over here for a minute. Checking they're not doing anything. Oh, that's the hive. Oh, that's their headquarters.
Receiving.
Hello. Let's see if the
Moving now.
surface fleet can't plow right into that territory. This may be a slight longer than intended episode, because we might be able to finish off the Twin Guard with this one.
Receiving.
I think I'd have to bludgeon through that marksman first, but... Let's see how they do. It's a little while since the battleship's seen a fight. The Sky Rays are doing a bit of glory hogging these days, but they are still valid fleet members. It is a little mech, and it is facing the wrong way. We've called them napping. Not for very long though. Not sure what our guns are firing at either. That's more like it. What I might also do is slap a few... You kidding me? They knocked out the battleship. Let me guess. EMPs? EMPs. There's supposed to be anti-EMP defences inside that ship. They don't seem to work very well. Yeah, it's back online already. Didn't take long. Yeah, we'll put some proper repair systems on board. So they can repair each other, because I remember they've had trouble with this fleet not being able to repair each other. Miscellaneous repair tentacle. I'm going to put them here. This bit should, in theory, be very unlikely to suffer damage, I guess would be the way to put it. I'm actually going to save that. Save the battleship as well. Is it at full strength? Not quite. Let's also add some more repair bots then, because I don't know if it's got any or how many, but it should have... Yeah, it should have a bit of an excess if we can manage it. We'll put those here. The big ship, it's already a big investment, it might as well at least be able to do what it does well. Yes, I don't know whether we'll actually make it to their territory this episode, but I think we can. I think we can. We can make an exception.
Receiving. Moving now.
Ah, but we won't because... Oh. Okay, you know what? We found 2 headquarters. I think this is a point at which we call the episode, and next time we'll take on both faction headquarters if we can. I don't know what to think about the Grey Talons one if we actually manage that. That'll be the second faction on the right side of the map where we just walk into them and they die if we do manage to get it. But we'll see how things go. But anyway, hopefully you've all enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you guys all again next time. Goodbye.